Bob Drake, founder of the Excellence in Basketball programs. Our emphasis is on shooting the ball correctly. With consistency, with distance, with speed. And today we're going to address some problems that every aspect people that are involved in basketball have a problem with. One is coaches. They don't get much time. Their state associations really have time constraints on them, so they don't get to work with their players as much as they would like. The parent. Maybe the parent didn't play very much basketball and doesn't have a high knowledge of the game, but now they will be able to help their son or daughter. And for the player is taught something, and then they're not quite sure when they get home or when they go out on the practice floor exactly what they're supposed to do. The Excellence in Basketball shooting system that I have put together allows the player to be able to watch him or herself all the way through the shot, the jump shot, from the pivot to squaring, jumping to the forehead, and releasing the ball. The only segment we're going to work on today is shooting off the pass, and that's what we're going to discuss now. Okay, the EIB shooting system is shown in the shooter's manual and in the Shooting 101 DVD. This can be purchased in a package. You cannot buy one and not buy the other. What we're going to work on today is one segment of the shot, and that's on page 17. And as you can see, the pictures are large, so a parent can see if their player is doing it right. The player can set this up by the mirror and make sure they're doing it correctly. And then we'll talk about how coaches will be able to use this, because this is going to be a dream come true for them. So first, we're going to work on receiving the pass. I like the pass made at the eyes. 99% of the people, and I used to too, is I was taught to throw it at the chest. And I started out teaching that. I don't want it at the chest. I like it at the eyes, easier to catch the ball, and it keeps the back straighter. And I think that's critical in learning to shoot a basketball. So the first thing the player is going to do is not a game situation. She's set here, and again, this is not a game situation. She's catching the ball at eye level. Now, as soon as she takes this step, now, it's everything she'll ever do in any game. She's going to turn her eyes to the mirror. So the timing was she catches the ball when this foot nearest the basket hits. So it's a timing thing. Now she's going to be in a shooting position when that right foot hits the floor. So she's going to square to the shooting position. Okay, now, looking in the mirror, if she can see the underside of her arm, she knows it's way too high. She wants to drop it right to the shooting position. The mirror never lies. It tells you everything you do right or wrong. A lot of players will drop that ball down here. Now you can see your hand over the top of the ball in the mirror. You know it's too low, and you just bring it back up to the shooting position. Great job. Now you learn to go right and left receiving a pass. The player again steps, watches himself in the mirror, and squares. Okay, that's a good job. And this way they can watch themselves. A parent can look in there and see if they're doing it right. Okay, go ahead and relax. And coaches, this is a dream come true for you, because my shooter's manual and DVD show you how to coach 10 to 20, 30 players at one time by yourself. And if a player is having a problem, you can send him home or her home with just a segment like this. Maybe they're dropping the ball too low. You can send them home and have them work on squaring to the shooting position, and then you can review it at the next practice. So that's how important the Excellence in Basketball shooting system is, because it allows the player to be able to watch themselves become a great shooter. Also, the beauty about being able to use mirrors, you can buy a mirror like that one for about $7 at any store. And if you think about it, $7, that investment could turn into a $100,000 education if your child becomes a great shooter, because there's always a need for great shooters. For more information about the EIB shooting system, go to www.excellenceinbasketball.com. It will explain how to buy the Shooter's Manual and the Shooting 101 DVD. And again, I thank you very much for your time.